Good morning, Psychic Medium Danielle Garcia here today with your weekly forecast. Today is July 20th, so let's talk about some of the energies that are coming forward. We do have the Lionsgate portal coming in this week. It's just right there at the opening of it, and a lot of us have started to feel those energies coming forward. There can be different shifts in your physicality. Emotions may be like a roller coaster right now. A neurology realignment is going to be going on during this portal opening, which is going to last a while. What I've noticed most of all is those physical things that maybe we've been pushing aside and not really dealing with are coming to the surface. Those emotions that maybe we've been pushing down, and not really wanted to deal with are coming to the surface. Other things that are going on this week, unresolved issues are coming forward. Yay, fun, more healing. A lot of that emotional baggage and garbage that we have been pushing to the wayside is coming forward into our faces. So this week can be very trying for empaths and sensitives. It doesn't mean that it's going to be a terrible week per se. This could be an amazing week for healing and manifestation for you. But just know that there's a lot of different galactic energies at play going on right now, as well as just the emotions that have been triggered in the world around us. This is the week where emotions take hold of the physical. When we're at this opening of time and space, there is an activation that's going on. And basically the universe is saying, okay, honey, are you going to deal with this? Or are we going to bring forward some type of physical ailment, distress, illness, dis-ease to get your attention? It's kind of like when you think about life. It's like, okay, I see the red flag, whatever. It's a red flag. I'm going to go ahead and ignore it. It's probably my imagination. I'm probably exaggerating about it. Then comes the next red flag, the next red flag, and the next red flag. Now we're at the point where a huge big red flag right in front of our faces, and now it's time for us to deal with our own crap. It's not fun. It's not pleasant. It's not something that everybody wants to go ahead and dive into, right? Because it's uncomfortable. It's awkward. But once again, it can bring about, and it does bring about, amazing healing, amazing progress, evolution, ascension, etc., etc., etc. This is also a week with how the energies are moving through, which is setting the tone for more connection with your guides, more connection with your team, more connection with your angels, your ancestors. So rely on them. Know that this isn't something that you have to work through on your own. There's a lot of undertones of depression coming forward because when a higher vibration comes into a space, I'm going to concentrate now instead of shuffling my cards. When a higher vibration comes into your space, if there's any type of negativity, if there's any type of lower vibes, well, those are going to be, the light's going to shine on those, right? And it's just simple physics. It's simple math. If I'm coming in at a higher vibration, those lower vibrations something has to happen with them. They're not going to keep vibrating at those same vibes, are they? They're going to have to shift and change. And the way that they shift and change is they come to the surface, and so we see them. So don't be surprised if different triggers come forward this week. Don't be surprised if, emotions, relationships, things that you've dealt with and you've been done with, there might be a few more strands left there for you to cut ties with. There might be some more insight to be had. There might be some more lessons, some more learning for you to experience and to go through. With that being said, it's a wonderful opportunity to clear. My recommendation this week is make sure that every single day you add some sort of clearing practice to your spiritual practice every day. So whether that is writing and burning, whether that is sitting in meditation and practicing forgiveness, whether that is picking up the phone and phoning a friend and saying, hey, you know what? That stuff that went down 6 months ago, I am so incredibly sorry for that. I carry so much guilt about that, and I just want to let you know I wish it would have never happened. Whatever that is for you, it's time to start to clear. And let me tell you why. It's not just because, ooh, it's a fun thing to do and you raise your vibe and it's so much better for you. We have a golden opportunity this week with how the energies are setting out, with how they're coming forward, with how they're coming in. When you decide to clear something, you are given more of an opportunity to clear all of it this week. Not just the first few layers, but all of it. So take charge of that. Take advantage of that. This is a great time to clear. It's not that you need to go delve into the back of your mind and start dredging things up of, things from your past. But as things come forward for you, as you react, when the anger comes in, when the depression comes in, take a step back. Why am I really angry? How long have I been angry for? When did this first start? Why? What is that core source of the anger? And delve in a little bit deeper than what you normally would. See if you can trace that back down to a certain instance, a certain experience, a certain person, a certain job, a certain relationship, and look at that, shine that light on that certain situation so that you can see through all darkness and so that you can clear that up inside so you're no longer triggered. Now, when you think about what's going on in our world right now, there's a lot of people being triggered, right? And it's not just what you might think they're being triggered about. Yes, there are huge injustices, absolutely, can't deny that. But when someone who's experienced an injustice is triggered by others who are experiencing injustice, it becomes a larger vibration. It becomes an energy all on its own. As we clear, as we release whatever our crap is, we are less likely to be triggered from other things on the outside of us. And as we can see clearly what's going on the outside of us, the outside world, we're in a better place. We're coming from a higher perspective. We're coming from a higher understanding. We're in a place of balance. We're in a place of pono, right? Isn't that the goal? Wouldn't you much rather look at a situation and come from it with no charge, with just complete balance? And isn't it easier to see truth that way? One thing I also recommend this week, as we're moving through these energies that could be a little trying, again, I'm not going to say, ooh, dark clouds coming in, because it's all in how you handle it. Right now, we've got storms going on in Vegas, of all things. Is that something where everybody has to duck and cover and not go out in the outside? No. You just need to know how to handle it. You got to have your tools. You got to have your umbrella. Don't go through the places that are flooded, etc. So don't go through the vibes that feel, don't dive into the vibes that feel flooded for you, that feel muddy for you. When I say that, I'm talking about the outside world. We have to get our own crap straight inside before we can really have an unbiased, truthful perspective of what's going on the outside, in my opinion. So every day, challenge yourself. Every day, challenge yourself when you feel emotions coming forward, when you feel triggered, to dig a little bit deeper to see why you're feeling that way. And challenge yourself also as you're in your quiet time, as you're in your meditation time, as you're facing certain situations that come up this week, ask your higher self to reveal to you only truth, only absolute truth. Ask for source, ask for your guides, ask for your angels to only reveal to you absolute truth. And you'll be able to see yourself as well as the world around you so much clearer. There's a lot of stuff gearing up this week. Make sure to check in with your friends, because not everybody's going to be okay, and not everybody's going to be handling things well this week. This is a good time also to get back to practicing good health tools. So whether that is for you drinking extra water, whether it's staying away from sugar, whether it's eating grounding foods, doing your yoga practice, going for a walk, whatever that is for you, get back onto it. Because, there's no price that you can put on good physical health or good mental health. I'm going to go ahead and draw some cards. I'm choosing a new deck that I just got. It's called Believe in Your Own Magic. And this is by Amanda Lovelace. So let's see what cards come forward. First card, Sundress, do it for you. I love these depictions. Just look at that gorgeous woman there. She's just looking up into the heavens. To me, this isn't actually about a sundress. This is about putting on the best version of you and doing that for you. It's not about having a mask on and, when I'm around my family, I'm going to be like this. When I'm around my coworkers, I'm going to be like this. When I'm in public, I'm going to be like this. No, be the best version of you for you. As you rise to that vibration, as you rise to that occasion, just to be the best version of you, what actually happens is that you, I don't want to use the word trigger. Your energy encourages other people to also be the best version of themselves, right? Fear works the opposite way. Same guideline. But, if I'm in fear and I come on here and, oh my God, it's the apocalypse and that vibration's going to bleed off to other people too. So think about your energy. Keep your energy in check. Okay, apparently I need to pull a lot of cards because a lot of the deck just spilt out on the ground. Hold on just 1 second. Sometimes this happens. But be that best version of you, and don't do it to impress anyone else. Don't do it for your significant other. Do it for yourself. Be the best version of who you are. The next one. Ooh, I love this card. Lavender. Surround yourself with love. Look at how beautiful this card is. They've got the lavender up on the wall. They're just sitting around. They're communing. This is about getting to that place of love, of peace, of balance, of pono, of harmony. And it's also about reaching out to your friends. Not everybody's okay right now. Make sure that you're checking in. If you get a vibe to go shoot a text to somebody or call or stop by, follow through with that, because that's spirit knocking at your door saying, hey, this other person needs something. They need to be checked on. The next card, Homeward. Take yourself out on a date. I love this card too. Look how she's just at peace. She's got the door open. She's connecting with nature. Here comes a little bird flying along. Birds are about transmutation, seeing things from a higher perspective. This is about taking that alone time. It's also about taking that time for your health, for your mental well-being. Make sure that you're doing that. And I love this as a conclusion card. The cards never lie, and there's never any coincidence as to what pops out of the deck or what card gets drawn. So this card is expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. And look at her. She's sitting out there in the forest. She's got a fairy on her knee. There's other sprites around. And she's just doing her own thing. She's just being herself in all of her glory. And as you look at that, so our first card was do it for you. And we ended with don't seek anyone's approval, right? It's so easy right now to get on the bandwagon, isn't it? because we have friends and family and coworkers and social media friends and so on and so forth that are so passionate about their thought processes and their beliefs. But just do you. Just do you. Don't seek anybody else's approval. Don't try to hide behind different things. Allow your voice to be heard. Allow yourself to ask, to connect with only full and complete absolute truth. All right, well, that's your forecast for this week. I hope you have a blessed week and take good care of you.